Hello and welcome back to another episode of our Bonedo vintage series. Today we're going to do a bit of a comparison video between a vintage Ludwig Black Beauty and a vintage Ludwig Bronze-Phonic. Okay, why are we going to do this comparison? Well, in my opinion, first and foremost, there's a lot of bullshitting on the internet regarding shell materials of the Ludwig Black Beauty. As you may know, Ludwig built the Black Beauty with two materials. They first started making them in brass, a seamless brass shell. That's what we have here. And later on, they also started using seamless bronze shells as well. That's what we have here. And there's a bit of a, let's say, war going on between the brass and the bronze camp or fans of which one is actually better. So we thought, okay, maybe we can shed some light into that particular kind of problem and maybe give you a solution or not. But anyway, we're also doing this just for fun because we can. Both drums here are definitely made in America. When I mean with definitely, I also mean the shell. Both are 14 by 6.5. That one here is obviously, as you can see, the Black Beauty. Mentioned it before. Made out of brass, seamless. So basically made out of one piece of brass. 10 lux, P85 throw off, age or let's say year around 1980. The badge is already rounded, but it's definitely brass. Okay, it's not bronze. I will mention it again. It's brass. That snare here is a Bronze-Phonic, or is known as a Bronze-Phonic. Again, 14 by 6.5. 10 lux, P85 throw off as well. Year probably around 1982, 83. So that's one of the earliest blue olive bronze models that one can find. Head-wise, I both outfitted them equally. On the top, we do have UV1 reverse dots. On the bottom, we do have the Orchestral 300 snare side. Snare wires are both Pure Sound custom with 16 strands. I said we outfitted them equally, so same head, same wires, and we also have the same hoops on all of the drums. So those are the original thinner Ludwig hoops. So this is all like really factory finish to stay as accurate as possible. Okay, differences in sound. I was a bit surprised, to be fairly honest. They sound equal, but also different. The Black Beauty is, and we can also see that in our DAW when we look at the waveforms of our microphones. The Black Beauty is louder. It's warm, but it has a certain cut, which you can definitely feel in the room. It's not like overly bright or super, super loud so that you're like, oh my God, what is this? However, the Black Beauty has definitely more presence in the room. The Bronze-Phonic is sounding a tad more drier. Maybe a tiny weeny tad warmer than the Black Beauty. It's also a tad quieter, but it's more articulate, especially when you play ghost notes. So I would characterize the sound of that one as maybe throaty. Whereas the Black Beauty has a bit more openness. It breathes a bit more. And again, it's definitely louder than the Bronze-Phonic. I honestly can't tell which one is better. I really, really like them both. So I'm very interested of what you think when you watch the video. So drop some comments below and I promise I will read it. And will also comment your comment if you want me to. Okay, prices on the used market for both. Well, they are horribly expensive. And they are both quite rare. The Black Beauty may be even rarer than this one, but this is definitely also a very, very rare bird here. Prices for vintage Black Beauty, brass Black Beauty, with the blue olive badge, is currently around 2 to 2.5, maybe 3. They were also available as both as super sensitive models, and you can find them more often. I mentioned before we have the P85 throw-off here. The super sensitive models are a tad cheaper, as the throw-off itself is not that desirable. We had a super sensitive Bronze-Phonic in a couple of videos ago, and I already told some facts about a particular throw-off. Anyway, that's a different topic, but super sensitive models tend to be generally cheaper. They still cost shitload of money, but I would say cheaper than the ones with the regular P85 model. So currently Black Beauty seamless around, let's say, 2.5, seamless brass version. The Bronze-Phonic currently between blue olive, let's say 1.5 up to 2, from what I saw on the current prices on the used market. Okay, that's it for today's episode. Feel free to hit the subscribe button below. Also, if you're interested in trying out the heads that I'm using in the video, there are some links also in the description below where you can buy them. And yeah, that's all for today. See you next time and bye bye.